you can say whatever you want about the NCAA tournament and how it was previously. Every tournament, every playoffs is different unto itself. March Madness is known as much for the Cinderella as it is for who actually wins the national championship. And we used to say all the time, it's a terrible way to decide a champion because there's the randomness of it. But it's a style of selecting a champion that everybody likes. Right? The bracket and the upsets, what everybody likes. Now, does that mean you always watch after an upset? You don't. But from Sister Jean to Brad Stevenson Butler to VCU to George Mason to St. Peter's to Herald the Show Arsenault to Lehigh beating Duke, these are things that if the current climate continues will never happen again. Never happen again. They scoffed, they laughed at the idea that opening it up NIL, which is really pay for play, to all the schools would kill competitive balance. Kill competitive balance. Google it. If you don't believe me, there's articles written in like the NCAA. What a phony defense. It won't kill competitive balance. It makes it so anybody can compete. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Anybody can compete who has a ton of money. Ton of money. And if you don't have the players that you want, that's okay. You wait till this time of year and somebody else who's put all their effort into helping a player become a star, then they lose their players with no ramifications, no buyout, no non-compete clause, no transfer sit-out rule. So if you don't have to sit out when you transfer, if you can transfer up, and then remember now you guys, there's plenty of guys that are getting an extra year because they play JUCO or NAIA because of one player's lawsuit. If that is the case and the highest bidder gets the best players, no more St. Peter's. No more UMBC. No more Green Bay beating Cal back when Jeff Norgard took down Jason Kidd. Could you win a game? Yeah, I think you could win a game. You know, the winner of our league, Robert Morris, they got a tough draw. They gave Alabama a good game. If they weren't a 15 seed, if they worked their way, if we can find a way to get to a 13 seed, I think a Horizon League team could definitely win a game in the NCAA tournament. To get to the Final Four, as Loyola Chicago did, as VCU did, as George Mason did, as Butler did 2 times in a row, no chance. Not happening. Can you win a game? You can win a game. You catch a team when they lose a player. You catch a team that has bad chemistry of the year. You catch a team that, especially a high major team, where everybody knows everybody's leaving, and you were fine, but not necessarily good. So you got, a 4 or 5 seed. Can you beat them? Sure. But 4 games, no shot. None. At some point, somebody outside of me is going to say this. If you laughed at the NCAA saying that opening up pay for play, which is what NIL truly is, if you open it up didn't have any sort of, barriers or restrictions, that it would kill competitive balance. It is on you over the next week to post on social media, I was wrong.